Hey folks, this is the other Barack coming to you live and direct from an undisclosed location. We have a video here which is a warning to Europe. And you know what? A warning to the whole world. Stick around for the whole thing. Let's talk about it after.
The other extremist groups, like the Muslim Brotherhood, who are friends with the IRGC and Hezbollah people, they cannot operate in Bahrain, in Oman. These are Muslim countries. Where do they operate? In London, in France, in Washington, D.C., in Australia, in Canada, Toronto. They operate here. They have bank accounts. They register charity. Right. So Macron, the president of France, recently said, the Islamic world is in a crisis. I say, no, you are in a crisis. You went to the Muslim countries and you imported the garbage that the Muslim countries wanted to put in prison or isolate away from society. You went and you imported them. Why? For cheap labor. But these Islamist extremists, they don't want to work. They want free welfare. They want to marry French women, blonde hair, blue eyes. They don't have time to work. So look at Poland. They don't complain from Islamic extremism, not a single terrorist attack in Poland. The moment they sense there's a problem, they crack down on it. Polish policy, beautiful. The French, no, come. When they come, they use the resources. They go to Washington, D.C., and they sit in Congress. They support the Iranian regime. They go against the sanctions in Congress, right, with their hijab. Why? Because the ideology is filth to begin with. When you import that, or you allow it in, or you amplify it, or you glorify it in any way, you make your bed, sleep in it. So that is also a problem of the West. The question is, Tina, did the extremists become stronger or the West become weaker? I say it's both.
I also say it's both. I think the extremists have become stronger over time because they have been able to get more funding. They've been able to expand their tentacles across the Middle East and, of course, now internationally to the West. But I also think the West, they got dumber. The West has gotten dumber. They've been fooled given the rise in extremism from these radical groups. So they both go hand in hand, which is why sometimes I really question, how is it possible to stop what is going on? Paterson, New Jersey, they want to implement Sharia law in Paterson, New Jersey. I went to college with somebody who transferred to go play basketball in Paterson. Dearborn, Michigan could very well turn into Sharia law. Canada, Toronto, these places, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not joking when I say that if you live there now, you might have a different reality in less than 10 years in how you are allowed to live and behave and what your day-to-day would look like because of religious, radical political ideologies stemming from radical Islam. And this is not in any way, shape, or form being an Islamophobe. It's so easy when people are sensitive. Just like he said, they show up with the hijab on, they play the part. And then when they get someone like me who is just speaking facts, I'm just speaking facts. I didn't say I'm anti-Islam. I didn't say I'm anti-Muslim. My best friend from high school is a Muslim person. I've been in his mosque, his family's mosque. I watched his cousin get married. I've broken the Ramadan fast at his house multiple years. He has been at my house to celebrate Passover multiple times. He has worn a yarmulke on his head multiple times. My parents have blessed him multiple times. Don't sit here and try to tell me that I'm anti-Muslim, that I'm Islamophobic. I'm going to a Muslim country by the end of 2025. Please tell me how many Jews are currently in Yemen. Please tell me how many Jews are currently in Libya. Please tell me how many Jews are currently in Lebanon, in Syria. Tell me. Now tell me how many Arabs live in Israel. How many? How many Jews live in America? How many Jews are there in the world? 15, 16 million? How many Muslims are there? And yet Jewish people, the Jewish race, the ethnicity, should I say, in Israel is the ethnic supremacy. We're the ones taking over the world. What is Zionism spreading to Paterson, New Jersey? Is Zionism spreading to Toronto, Canada? Is Zionism spreading to San Diego? It's absurd. It's insane. People want to look at the misinformation as their guiding factor of how they're going to make a decision based on who they want to vote for, cast their vote for in the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. You know what you need to be looking at? You need to be looking at your day-to-day life and how that's going to change. That's what really matters the most. Sorry. If Sharia law comes to Paterson, New Jersey, ladies and gentlemen, if you're a woman in Paterson, New Jersey, I'd get out of there right now if I were you. And if you don't know why, Google. Ask yourself why you think I'm making that suggestion. Then go find out for yourself. It's actually scary to think about it too. And I'll say this, Israel is the only place where being Jewish is not a liability. You can't stop saying that. Thank you so much for all your support. See you next time. If you want to continue the conversation, you can support my work for free. Discord does not cost a thing. It is the best way to connect with me and others who are seeking the truth. The link is in the description. But if you want to take it one step further, my Patreon gives you access to the Israel you don't see, uncovering the untold stories of what mainstream media does not show you. The link is in the description and it helps me to continue this work. Or if you're just looking to help this thing go, PayPal and Buy Me a Coffee is a really easy way to support me. This channel, this work does not happen without all of you. Thank you. I love you. I'll see you next time.